Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Coffee and Contemplation, brought to you by Spotlight Recovery. It is me, I'm your host, Lucas, and today is an incredibly special day because today I am 12 years clean and sober. Yes, thank you. Please. Oh, I know. Stop. It's too much. But really, I'm so glad you're here to be able to share this with me today. February 19th is my day. It's really cool. So, little reflection on that. I've got another great little reading reflection we're going to do. I'm winging this whole thing, so here we go. Just thanks for joining me on this little ride. 12 years is so cool. I now if you're a 12 stepper, I'm sober a year a step, which is cool. And I now have been sober twice as long as I used. My addiction really, I think I best timed it out span between 17 and 23. And my use was like falling off a cliff, man. And so there was that 6 years, and then now I've been sober for 12 years coming into recovery. So that is really cool. They say it takes about 7 years roughly for your body to completely regenerate itself with all new cells. So I am cellularly no part of that same person, now sober twice as long. It's just going to be a really neat day to reflect and to let all this soak in. Just quick trigger warnings. I came into recovery after surviving suicide. I originally didn't want to get sober. I didn't want to live. That was what brought me here and brought me into recovery. My roommate found me the next day, and in the hospital they told me that they couldn't medically prove why I was alive. After everything I'd done, they were just like, we should not be talking to you right now. So all we can say is consider yourself lucky, and then if you want, we can get you some help. And then from there, I went to treatment for 2 months. And then from treatment to sober living for almost my first 3 years. And I've never looked back since. I never relapsed, never used again. So it's pretty crazy. And even still 12 years later, that, as you can tell, probably that feeling hasn't worn off. It's just a really special day. It's really, really cool. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of that help that I got along the way, firstly, and if you watch my first Coffee and Contemplation video, I mentioned having real issues with the God thing. Funny enough, at the same time, when you go through that kind of experience and you're medically told that you shouldn't be alive, where else do you turn to, right? I found myself talking to a ceiling pretty quickly. So I wouldn't be here without my form of loving God, who understands me, that loves me, and clearly wants me to be sober and doing better and giving back and helping others. So much of my family and friends, sponsors, all the counselors and therapists I've had, every one of the treatment centers, the list is endless. So yes, I have done all of the work to get me here. None of this was handed to me by any means, and I didn't do it remotely alone at all. So, I now, of course, in my mind, I'm hearing the Oscar music playing. So, without further ado, there's me, very grateful to be 12 years clean and sober. Here's to 12 and many, many more, God willing. Thank you for being here and joining me this morning. This is really cool. So let's get into a little more reflections today. So these, a friend of mine from Marijuana Anonymous, actually, yes, it does exist. Highly suggest checking it out if you feel you may have a problem with marijuana. Posted this in another group chat that we have, and I absolutely loved these little stories. So I just wanted to bring it up and read them, and we'll see what sharing we get done on them. But they're just 6 different neat little messages that touch on like core issues that I feel we all face and really have in recovery. I think people in general, but they definitely speak to us in their own kind of way. Ooh, pardon. So, please read along. 6 little stories with lots of meanings. 1. Once all villagers decided to pray for rain. On the day of prayer, all the people gathered, but only one boy came with an umbrella. That is faith. That's so cute. 2. When you throw babies in the air, they laugh because they know you will catch them. That is trust. 3. Every night we go to bed without any assurance of being alive the next morning, but still we set alarms to wake up. That is hope. 4. We plan big things for tomorrow in spite of zero knowledge of the future. That is confidence. 5. We see the world suffering, but still we get married and have children. That is love. And 6. On an old man's shirt was written a sentence, I'm not 80 years old. I am sweet 16 with 64 years of experience. That is attitude. Have a happy day and live your life like these 6 stories. Remember, good friends are the rare jewels of life, difficult to find and impossible to replace. Oh, I love these so much. A dear anonymous friend of mine, thank you so much for posting this. These are just, they're really, really cute. I mean, those topics to talk about. Faith, trust, hope, confidence, love, attitude. I mean, just obviously huge key components to wanting to build a happy and healthy life and recovery. Not just for any person, just to build a happy and healthy life, but for us addicts, just the way we take things to extreme, including those especially those worries and fears, you know, we need these things like our lives depend on them, right? And so these just really spoke to me, and I thought they were really cute and really great little guidance pieces to live by and just to stick with. They're great little like back pocket stories, you know. You could like cut these in little cue cards and just stick them in your wallet so you've always got them on you. I don't feel like I really have any more to add to these, and I don't know how you can. I'm all emotional on being 12 years sober today. So I'm a little all over the place. So I'm just feeling a lot. So I'm just going to share all of this and everything that I did, and then just leave these things with and for you. I know that a lot of these differently in different times, and even still to this day, are things that I can really struggle with and have challenged and take issue with. Yeah, and that's why just having that recovery network is so important. Because I mean, this one I didn't look for. It was sent to me by a friend who I've known in these meetings in recovery since I literally got sober. So yeah, 12-year friend. And getting those reminders either from another friend in recovery, another part of another support system, these stories, these readings, like just always having lots of these little reminders and check-ins and things are so important. And I gotta say this, daily reflections, a part of why I started Coffee and Contemplation, is because still 12 years later to this day, daily reflections are one of the most important parts of my routine. I think I mentioned it in my morning routines video, and I probably should do an updated one of those now because that has changed in the years. But anyway, it's just been one of the most important, crucial things for my recovery routine, just starting that day off in recovery, focusing, reflecting on some key messages and things that I want to work on for the day. I just kind of take with me. So I really hope that you're all getting something out of them as well, the way that I do. I mean, we've got 6 great little ones right here, and they're absolutely going to be able to help me and just resonate throughout this day. So yeah, I think that's about it. I feel like I'm super rambling. So if you resonate, as usual, if you resonated with any of these, reflections, share them down in the comments. Please, love to know how you feel and how you connect with them. And remember, your share could help somebody else, and that's the whole point. To heck with it. It's my damn 12 year. We're doing one more. A little more party time. Let's go. But I hope you have a great day. Another day sober. Another clean and healthy 24. Please check out the description of the video for all the other ways that Spotlight Recovery could potentially help you. I do private practice recovery coaching, so if you resonate with what I'm sharing, feel like I could be a good guide and support for you in recovery, then please send me an email, lucas@spotlightrecovery.com. And then we've got other great ways you can support the channel and get involved. We're really hoping for some donations or some members joining our community to help support this channel. We want to ultimately fill it with free recovery coaching videos to help folks. So every little bit means a lot. We've got some merch if you want to check out and wear some great branded stuff. And just everything else. Check it all out down in the description. And remember, if this helped you, you found any of this motivational, inspiring, supportive, please do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, comment, share. It all really means a lot. It really helps us. It'll help the channel grow so we can help more people. And again, that's the whole point. So, hey, thank you. Thank you for checking out this video and just being here with us this morning. And please know and remember, if you're sitting there after a relapse, brand new in recovery, thinking there's no way I'm going to get to 12 years, how the hell am I ever going to do this? I thought the same thing. I thought the same things. And if God, the universe, whatever, would be able to reach out and help at points homeless and strung out and literally suicidal drug addict like me, you're going to be just fine. Okay? Know that and do this for you. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.